Hi guys, it's Gemini Empress back with another pick keep filming with my phone. I don't know how long this is gonna go on for, but yeah, my uploading schedule is Tuesdays and Fridays, okay? And for those of you who have booked a personal reading with me, it is on its way, don't worry, okay? So we're here to find out, because this was requested last week. Who is your future spouse? Now, I've done a video on this, but this can, be like a confirmation or a redo or more messages or different messages for certain people who are now new to my channel. Okay, so to pick pile one, we have the lip balm. To pick pile two, we have the green hairband. To pick pile three, we have the, blue hair clip. And to pick pile four, we have the princess ring. So, really meditate and let's go. Okay, as you guys know, I cannot edit this because it's like a live, but I don't do it live. I kind of film it on unlisted, but you get my gist. Okay. So for those of you who have picked pile one, the lip balm, okay, let's see what your future spouse is like. Bear in mind, I'm holding the camera with one hand, the phone with one hand. So, okay, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, okay? You guys, wow, you guys could be dealing with an earth sign in terms of like your future spouse. We also have Flirt from the Romance Angel Oracle deck. We have New Partner, and we have Decorate. I think that should come here. I don't know. Was that a smart move? I don't know. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile one, your future spouse is definitely like either an earth sign or has a lot of earth in their chart. Okay, they are earthly AF, all right? But there's somebody who's very fair. I feel like the kind of marriage you have with this man or woman is going to be of equal give and take. They're not the type to, want to be like, oh, you have to, do this for me, but I ain't going to do shit for you. They're not a selfish person. But I feel like they're going to be very fair and very balanced. Okay. They're going to help you out when you need them. Okay. They're going to be somebody who's, in terms of looks, I feel like they're going to be somebody who comes across as very sturdy, just from a lot of pentacle energy. They may be even darker than you in complexion. Okay, so if you're very fair, they're going to be kind of like tanned. Okay, but yeah, sturdy looking, manly looking, muscular face, sharp, bone structure. I don't feel like they're going to be very tall though. I feel like they're going to be taller than you, but just not like super, super tall. You're not exactly like Tristan. What did you say his word? Tristan Thompson kind of tall, not an NBA player kind of tall, but they're going to be taller than you, but not that tall, okay? But there's somebody who's going to be very, very fair and very balanced. They're going to treat you right, When they say they're going to do something, they're going to do it, okay? A very nice earth sign. I see it's more so Taurus as the most prominent one, because we do have Decorate here, and they like the lavish things of life, Tauruses. But yeah, I definitely see them being more so of a Taurus or have Taurus in their chart. They're going to be very fair. Like when they say they got you, honey, they got you, okay? They're loyal as fuck too, okay? They're not going to be a cheater, okay? They're going to be somebody who knows your worth, and they're going to invest in you because they see that worth in you. I'm not going to lie, they're going to be slow moving. They're going to be somebody who takes their time in relationships before they give you that commitment, because they just want to be sure that things are equal. They just want to be sure that they don't make the wrong choice of choosing the right person for them. But yeah, definitely see you marrying an earth sign who's kind of tanned in complexion and not as tall, but taller than you. They're going to be offering you a stable foundation, okay? It's going to be a nice start. It's not going to be that kind of passionate start, okay? Your spouse won't be the most, oh, I don't want to disappoint you, but they're not going to be the type that's kind of like overly romantic. Like they will treat you so nicely that you'll just know that they love you, but they may not say it as often, okay? They may express their love through gifts. They're going to be giving you a lot of presents. They'll give you a lot of nice sexy time, okay? They're going to actually make you feel loved. They're going to never make you question whether you love them or not. You'll just know. And they're very loyal, okay? Could be any sign, okay, but I'm getting mostly earth, Capricorn or Taurus mostly. Okay, they're very loyal, but they're going to be very stable in their approach. I feel like when they come towards you, they're not going to be somebody who's like, hey, want to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I feel like it's going to start off slow, like you guys are friends, and then for a while, and then eventually they're gonna hint that they like you. You're gonna know it, and you guys are gonna from then on be already like best friends. I feel like this person's gonna be your best friend. Okay, they're gonna like turn into your best friend, and then from best friends, you guys are just gonna get married. I don't know if you guys have heard of Froggy and Sham Idris on YouTube. They're YouTubers from Canada, but they were like best friends and then they got married. Like they didn't have a stage of boyfriend and girlfriend. They just had a stage of we're just best friends and then they just suddenly got married. And they're Muslim and that's very common, rather than, have like a little dating here and there because I feel like this your spouse is not going to be the type that wants to just date around. Like when they look for love, it's because they want something stable, like forever kind of thing. They don't want anything short term. Like I see you guys having a very committed relationship, love, marriage. This person's going to be loyal. This person's going to be stable too financially as well. They're going to have their own kind of money in the bank because they work their ass for it, okay? And that's why they're going to be able to shower you with so many things and they're going to be feeling proud. Their sense of happiness is making you happy as well. And it actually makes them happy to make you happy. Okay. So it's not like in a very like, low self-esteem kind of way, like, oh my God, my happiness depends on you. But I feel like making you happy is their ultimate priority in life. Okay. This person's gonna really, really love you. We also have they may love you, but they may not like be overly affectionate about it. But you'll know, okay? I feel like they're gonna be someone who's very possessive. I'm getting Taurus vibes. They're going to be very possessive over you. They're going to be like, you're mine and nobody else's. And they expect you to be the same. Their Venus may even be Taurus. My Venus is Taurus as well. They're not the type to like to share. So please, cautioning you right now, don't try to make them jealous because it will backfire, especially with a Taurus. They don't like to be made to feel jealous. They like to be made to feel reassured that you're theirs. That's how they respect and love you even further. If you try to make them jealous, then they will just give up on the whole relationship. They'll be like, you know what? If you don't want me, then you leave me. But I want you, I want you to myself and I want to be there for you and only you. So let's just stop with the mind games. Your husband's, your spouse, sorry, because anyone could be watching this, is going to be somebody who doesn't like mind games. They're not going to mind fuck you. They're going to, when they love you and they make you feel love, just believe it, okay? They don't want to just mess around with your emotions, okay? And they don't want you to do the same to them because they feel like you trying to make them jealous will backfire. They feel like they don't understand it as in you trying to check if you love them. They're going to understand it as in you just want to see them hurt. You're playing mind games with them. You're playing with their emotions. They don't like that, okay? They want you to know that you're theirs and they're yours and they're going to be very possessive over you, okay? But regardless, they're gonna love you. I feel like this is somebody you haven't dealt with because we do have new partner here, okay? But you guys are gonna meet in the most beautiful way. We have new partner. A chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated by a catalyst to set the wheels in motions for the fruition of your prayers. Pray and pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. We recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, safety. And that's exactly the vibes I was getting from the Four of Pentacles as well. Four is a number of stability. I feel like you're going to feel very comfortable, very familiar with this person, and maybe even twin flame soulmate kind of shit, I feel like you're going to feel like home with this person even before you marry them, okay? You're going to feel like you know them from somewhere. Yeah, so I feel like this is a new person. I don't think you're gonna marry someone you already know right now, or for some of you, you could marry somebody you already know, but they're going to change and transform into this new type of, persona, character, or just this. They're gonna take on these traits now. You may have dealt with somebody who was immature, and then you guys separate and part ways, and then you come back together in the future, and then they've taken like a whole 180 where they've changed their whole life and they've changed who they are and they've come into your life in a very mature way. This could also be a possibility, but for most of you this is just a new person, okay? Someone you haven't dealt with. I also see this person, they're going to be someone who's very beautiful, okay? man or woman, they're going to be someone who takes good care of their looks. They're going to be someone who also takes good care of the home. Your house is going to be looking fine and fresh AF. Okay, you're going to be having like the lavish curtains, the silk, silk press curtains, velvet, nice couches, a huge mansion, a huge house. You guys are going to be living the life, but I feel like they're also going to be someone who takes care of themselves. So earthly. They're going to be very good looking, but still loyal. Other people may like them, but they're gonna only have their eye on you because they're the commitment type. They're not the type to want to go in and out people's lives. Okay, so yeah, definitely they're gonna be someone who knows how to decorate things. Okay, they're gonna make the house look amazing, but they're also gonna be very beautiful and well kept. Okay, we also have flirt. So you guys will start off flirting, but I feel like the type of flirting you guys do won't be like sexual. It'll be like best friends, like literally you guys are going to be like laughing together. Like even when you get all sexual, it'll be so funny because it's just like, what, we're like best friends. I feel like you guys are gonna have such a strong relationship, and I feel like this will last forever. I feel like once you marry this person, you will never have a divorce. There won't be any cheating issues. You guys, of course, every couple has their ups and downs, but I feel like this is going to be something that's forever. Okay, you're gonna work through it. You guys are gonna be, I feel like you guys are also gonna have like a funny sense of humor with one another. You guys are gonna flirt in a very intellectual way as well. Sapiosexual, not in the typical way of flirting. You guys are going to stimulate one another, okay? But it's going to be like best friends, okay? You're going to feel safe, okay? That's all I'm getting for pile number one. That's amazing. Imagine having a husband or wife like that. That's freaking amazing, okay? I'm going to move on to pile number two, okay? So I hope that resonated. If it didn't, then better luck next next reading. But yeah, I hope that resonated because that's a beautiful message. Okay. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile two, which is the hairband, okay, let's see your future spouse. Okay, we have the High Priestess, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Four of Swords, and we have the Four card. Okay, you could be dealing with any sign. I'm getting strongly Aries, Pisces, but it could be any earth sign or any air sign as well. Or maybe they just have strong Pisces and Aries in their chart. From the Romance Angel Oracle deck, we have codependency. So let's put that under there in reverse. Okay. And then we have Talk to God from the Answer is Simple deck, number 11. Twin flame number. And then we have from the Angels Oracle deck, relationship. Okay. Okay. So what I'm picking up is you guys are gonna have such a spiritual connection with this person. It could even be a twin flame sort of thing. You're gonna be very, very connected to your spouse, regardless of gender. Okay, could be a Pisces. Okay, but they're gonna like know how you feel, and you're gonna know how they feel, even without communicating. Okay, um, sorry. I'm getting that. I don't know why I'm getting this message. I'm getting your partner could be really tall and tanned. Tall and tanned with brown hair. I don't know why that came up, but I guess now you know what your spouse looks like. Tall, tanned, brown hair. Any color eyes, but tall. Yeah, you get the point. Blue eyes maybe for some of you, but yeah. Anyways, that was a random message that just popped into my head. But yeah, your person's going to be deeply spiritual as well. They're going to be very connected towards you. You guys may even marry a psychic if you're not psychic yourself. But I feel like you guys are going to have this deep sense of bond. Like I feel like you're going to energetically know them before they even marry you, before you even meet them, okay? But I feel like this person's also going to be wise. I feel like they've been brought up in such a spiritual way to the point that this person may even be from a religious background. And I feel like they're not codependent on anything, but I feel like they seek solace in prayer or in meditation, something spiritual, okay? They're going to be somebody who's also just very wise, okay? Your divine masculine, divine feminine, somebody who just knows you inside and out. But they're going to be very grounded and very nurturing, very caring. Okay, they're going to be the type that, let me cook you dinner. I see you've been tired working so hard. Let me fix you up a meal. Let me massage your feet. This person's going to also spoil you financially with with gifts. I was about to say with children, but you know, that too. But they're going to be very, very caring and very attentive. Okay, this could be man or woman, doesn't matter about, you know, the queen. They're going to be someone who's very, very considerate and patient and kind. Okay, they're going to take things slow, similar to Power One. We have like all these roses and all these beautiful earthly, things around her. She's someone who takes time. Okay, this person's going to take the time to get to know you before you marry them. They're also going to take the time to let the relationship progress naturally. Okay, they're not going to be somebody who's going to be impulsive. Okay, but this person's going to be very loving, very gentle, very sweet. They're going to be really in touch with their feminine side if they're a masculine person, or if they're a man, very intuitive. But if they're a woman, well, there you go. They're going to be very attentive and caring and loving. We also have the Four of Swords. So they're going to be someone who does take a lot of breaks here and there, not from you, but they like to meditate. They're going to be such a spiritual guru. You may even marry a psychic. We do have the High Priestess and talk to God and relationship, which is, to do with God here, and your relationship with God. This person's going to be kind of religious or spiritual, but they'll take time to meditate. They'll be very zen. Okay, they're going to be somebody who's very calm. When you guys get into arguments, they're not going to be quick to lash out back at you. They're not going to say hurtful things. They're very wise. They really take their time before they respond to people, because they don't want to say anything that they regret. I'm not saying this person is a saint and they don't make mistakes, but they're going to be somebody who's very fair, rational, well balanced, equal amounts of masculine and feminine in them. They've done the work that they needed in order to approach you. So, very spiritual human being. They're going to pray a lot, meditate a lot, and they're just going to be very spiritual, okay? Which is really good. They're going to take lots of rests just to think, okay? A very wise person. They could be an Aries, but they're also going to be somebody who's, I'm getting like a minimalist vibe, okay? Minimalist, somebody, because you see how like he doesn't really have much, okay, but he still has a positive mindset because the sun is still here, starting afresh, kind of like taking leaps of faith. Like sometimes you will look at your spouse and be like, what the hell are you doing? Did you not think this through? But they're smart enough. They meditated, they thought this through, but I feel like they live their life in a very simplistic way. They're just highly spiritual. They understand, the lessons, the truths in certain things that most people like overlook. And I feel like this person is going to be somebody who is happy with the simple things in life. They're going to make you feel happy and abundant and joyful, regardless of whether you're rich or not. I feel like you guys will have money, but you're not going to be like super, super, super rich or anything. You're going to have everything you need, and they're going to make you feel like you're the richest woman or richest man on earth because they fill you with so much happiness. Okay, that's what I'm getting for the Four card. Someone who's like, ready to, they're very open-minded as well, very, very open-minded, and just somebody who just doesn't really need a lot, to move to the next step. There's somebody who's happy with the little that they have. Okay, and I feel like this will also be with you as well. Okay, they seem very, very simple. Okay, we have codependency in reverse. So they're not going to be somebody who has any problems. I feel like maybe in the past they may have had some sort of issues, but they are overcoming that by the time that they enter your life. And I feel like this codependency is not unhealthy. Like I feel like they connect most of their I feel like because they come across as someone who is very, very deep and analytical, very, very meditative, maybe even spiritual, psychic, or whatever. But somebody who's, again, they're not really codependent on others. They don't rely on others for a sense of happiness or a sense of stability. Because, the Fool card is somebody who's, they're always ready to like move even with little. Okay, with little in their travel carrier bag. They don't really need much. Okay, but This person's not codependent on anyone. Maybe in the past they were, but because in reverse, they're no longer, I feel like they've gone through something that's made them no longer codependent on others, because they now um put all their trust and all their faith into God, because we literally have the card here, 11, which is a twin flame number as well. Talk to God. So I feel like this person relies solely on their faith, or things, anything that they believe in, a higher source, they, whatever they connect to, this is where they find solace. This is where they go in their times of meditation, their times of, isolation, their times of solid, like alone time, it just regenerates them, from time to time. That's how they find strength. That's how they find balance in their life, through meditation, through talking to God or a higher power. Okay. So this person is that type of person. Okay. We do have blue, which is like kind of like a lot of harmony in there, tranquility, very calm, very peaceful person. Okay. We also have the card here that says relationship. Your primary relationship is with yourself and God, and every other relationship follows from there. To attract, heal, or balance a relationship, then snuggle more closely to your loving creator. As you feel safe and loved within, so shall your other relationships bloom and prosper. And I feel like this is this person's mantra. This is how they go through life. This is what they think of. They feel like as long as their relationship with their, whoever they worship, whether it be God or just any source of higher power, they think that if that relationship between them and the creator is established, then all relationships after that will prosper too. So I feel like they also want somebody who is also on that level. Okay, so that's just it for pile number 2. Yeah, I'm getting mostly earthy. It doesn't have to be earthy. It could be any sign, but mostly Pisces, any earth sign, any air sign, and Aries. Okay, so I'm going to move on to pile number 2. Okay, so for pile number 3, I know I said 2, I meant 3. We have the hair clip. Okay, so let's see what's in store for your future spouse. Okay, so we have, let me first say the cards. Let me first set them out, because I can't edit this because I'm holding it with one camera and I'm using stream until further notice, so bear with me. Okay, we have Knight of Swords, future spouse, right? Yeah. I almost forgot the title of this reading. Okay, Knight of Swords, the Devil card, 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups, and then we also have stay optimistic about your love life, and we have creative project, and we have change the scenery. Okay, bear with me guys 1 second. Okay, sorry guys, I just quickly wanted to shut the door because it was just too distracting. Sorry, my headphones came out. Yeah, so your future spouse for pile number 3. They could be any air sign, but I'm getting mostly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but mostly Gemini. They could be a Capricorn, any earth sign, and any water sign. Okay, I'm not seeing any fire here, but this could just be the prominent signs in their chart. Okay, I'm also getting, this person may also be dark. I'm just saying, like darker than you in complexion, but with light hair. I don't know, that I don't know how that came but um that can resonate with anyone. That was just additional information that you probably may or may not even have wanted to know. But anyways, we have the Knight of Swords here. So instantly I'm getting your future spouse is going to be somebody who's very, very intelligent. and very quick-witted with their words. Okay, so when you say something, they're gonna snap back with a response just like that. Okay, they're very smart. But I'm also getting they're going to be somebody who's also very ambitious. They go after what they want and they go after it fast. They're very quick to look for opportunities, okay? And that's because they want to be able to shower you with abundance, with money and with gifts. But this person's very, very ambitious and quick-witted and very intelligent. They know a good deal when they see one, and they trust their instincts. They rush forward towards it without delay. This person's incredibly intelligent, okay? That's what your spouse is going to be like. They're also going to be somebody who they may even be addicted to the concept of having you know that when people always say like that quote, like, oh, I made it in life. This person doesn't want to live a normal life. This person wants to live an abundant life. This person goes after their goals, their dreams, their aspirations, okay? They're obsessed with achieving their goals to the point that that's what fuels them. That's their only motivation in life. It's just achieving something substantial, that that their future children can thank them for, that their spouse can also thank them for. They're very, very, they're such a go-getter, okay? Also, in terms of like arguments that they may have with you, they may also be quick to like make up, quick to fix things, but they're also very quick-witted when it comes to their comebacks. So do not insult this person. They're very good at, having a sharp reply. They could be a little bit sassy, okay? Especially if you're reading for a woman, but if you're reading for a man, yeah, this person's just, very quick-witted and intelligent. Although I do get a sense that this person is going to be heavily addicted to going after their goal, okay? This person is almost loyal to their goal, okay? This is the Capricorn card, and Capricorns are usually loyal, and we also have the chains here. This person feels almost chained to going after their dreams and their goals and their aspirations. I feel like this person wants a Beyonce, Jay-Z type of marriage. I don't think they want like a typical, oh, I just work here, I'm just a corporate banker, and then they don't want a simple life. They want something amazing, substantial, something that, is almost to you may feel unachievable. Okay, this person's obsessed with making it in life. I think it's because this person has also come from a place of poverty once in their life. They've struggled, they've been through hell and back, and they also have like negative self-beliefs, negative self-doubts because of those experiences. They're not somebody who comes from money, and that's why they're so motivated to make it in life. They know what it feels like to have nothing, and that's why they're trying to achieve everything they can, okay? It's their goal, it's their wish fulfillment, literally their wish, okay? They do not want to be in this energy. But I'm also getting that this person is not just somebody who's motivated by money and goals and success, but this person's also going to be like a ride or die, okay? They're going to be a ride or die in your life, okay? And they're also going to be extremely, extremely loyal towards you, very loyal towards you, okay? Similar to Power 1, okay? This person, they're going to be like a ride or die, okay? They're going to be somebody they're willing to go through hell and back just for you because they love and adore you, okay? You see how these two people, they're out in the cold, they're struggling, but the fact is they still have each other, they're still with each other, okay? That's the type of marriage you're going to have with this person. They're going to be like, through the bad, through the good, they still will be there, okay? As long as you have each other, that's what keeps this person going, okay? But I'm not gonna lie, they're still kind of like gonna be obsessed with trying to be successful in life, okay? They may take they may work overtime, or they may, invest so much into a business, or, making things work to the point that you feel like they won't have time for you. And do not take it personally. It's because it's not just about achieving goals just for the sake of recognition, but it's for the sake of providing for you abundantly, for the sake of not being in poverty, for the sake of having children that grow up in a good home. Okay, this person has good intentions, but I feel like, yeah, they're going to be someone who's a ride or die. Through the thick and the thin, they're always going to stick by you, and they expect you to do the same for them, okay? But yeah, like I feel like this person's just motivated by not being poor, okay? Who isn't? Okay, but they may be a little obsessed with trying to make their life better, that you may have some conflicts and arguments based on that. You may tell them to take a chill pill or calm down, it's not that deep, we can make things progress. But they might not want to hear that. They may be like, listen, I'm trying to do this because I feel like they've felt that pain. They've gone through that experience and they don't want you to experience that with them, okay? I feel like you guys will go through ups and downs, but you guys will always come out on top. We have the Nine of Cups, so it's going to be like a wish fulfillment, okay? They're going to be somebody you've always wanted, somebody who you've been longing for, but they're also going to be somebody who they may sometimes come across as selfish, okay? But they're not, okay? They may come across that way simply because we have this man who's sitting alone, okay? For some of you, this person also might be a bit chubby as well, but that's just additional information. But yeah, overall, this person may come across as selfish because they're like chasing like the abundance aspirations, and they may leave you feeling out of the cold sometimes. Yeah, but it's not what you think. It's simply so that they could provide a good living for yourself and for them, okay? So sometimes they may come across like that, but that's not their intentions. It's because they want to achieve something amazing that it will be a sense of wish fulfillment for the both of you and for your family, okay? If you have a family. But yeah, so there's still going to be some sort of wish fulfillment, okay? But we do have this romance angel oracle that says stay optimistic about your love life because I feel like with this card, it's kind of suggesting that you guys may feel a sense of negativity, especially with the devil card. You may feel like, what's the point? This is not what I wanted. This person's obsessed with, their goals, their aspirations. Sometimes you may feel like you take a back seat. You're not a priority. And this card is basically trying to let you know that you should still stay optimistic, okay? Because everything's being done for good intentions, for the good reason. And you will understand the reason behind everything once everything has been achieved, okay? So support this person, but make sure they also support you. And I feel like this person would support you with whatever you're trying to achieve in life. They will push you towards to do better. They're like, come on, like, don't settle for this. If this is what makes you happy, you can make it. And they're going to be very supportive of your goals and your dreams. And I feel like they would want you to be the same towards them. So don't lose hope. Okay. Sometimes you may feel ignored. You may feel like, oh no, like, it's just about career, 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 like, Jay-Z, Beyonce's type of thing. But just stay optimistic. Okay. We also have creative project. Okay. So I'm also getting that your spouse is going to be someone who actually owns a business, okay, and deals and endeavors in something creative, artistic. I'm getting also music as well, but yeah, creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in a creative ways. We are guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. This person may end up even famous as well. You may even marry someone who will achieve their goals because we have the Nine of Cups, so that is a wish fulfillment granted. I feel like this person's going to be very artistic and they're going to be able to manifest what they want through their talents, through their art. So if you know this person or if you come to meet this person soon, really encourage them to go after their dreams and goals. Don't discourage them just because you want them to spend time with you. Like really, really help. You could do something together, okay? Yeah, I feel like they'll be self-employed, okay? It's going to be kind of like businessy type. We also have change the scenery in reverse. So I feel like change the scenery upright is usually like somebody who's always like, like moving house from here to here. But I'm getting a sense that they're going to be somebody who's willing to, charge towards their careers so much because we do have the Knight of Swords and the creative project that they're going to be moving around a lot. So they may not come across as stable. So you won't even have time to like settle in a new place because they'll be like, oh, I'm going to take a business trip here. I'm going to move to here. Like anything that they can do to achieve what they want to achieve with you because it's all for a bigger purpose so that you guys can have a successful life together. I feel like it's going to require them a lot of moving and moving. You're going to feel so unstable because this is in reverse. Change of scenery. Sometimes this could be a card of just moving just to a place. You're going to meet the person in a different place. But no, like I feel like this is going to be like kind of like erratic kind of moving, okay? Um but yeah, I feel like this person's going to be very, very ambitious. That's what I'm getting, okay? That's what I'm getting from pile number 3. I'm going to move on to pile number 4 now. Sorry, very messy. Okay, so for those of you who picked pile 4, which is the princess ring, Okay, from tarot we have the Moon card, could be dealing with a Pisces in the future. We also have the Ten of Cups, which is nice to have, especially in a spouse reading. We have the Hierophant, which is also nice, card. We also have the Hermit, Virgo. Doesn't have to be. We also have, okay, we have more. Here I was thinking that was enough. We have Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. We have Honeymoon. We have let your past go. And we have call your spirit home. I feel like I'll put this card there. Okay, so hope this is clear. Please focus. There we go. So I'm instantly getting Pisces or any water sign, air signs, and earth. Taurus, Virgo. Does not have to be. I'm getting a person also may be very tall, and this person might be older than you as well. Okay, there may be an age gap of some sort, and there'll be because we do have let your past go. So I feel like in order to end up with this person, you have to first let them go so they can grow, mature. You guys can live your life, go different ways, different paths. But I feel like ultimately you guys will find each other because we do have call your spirit home. Call, yeah. So I feel like this person is like a soulmate, like they're meant to be in your life, or they're twin flame, whereby you cut them off, and it's like a fated union. You cut them off, and then in a healing, learn the lessons. So yes, it's let your past go. The burden of catering your past around has made you weary, dear one. It's time for you to set this burden down, keep only the lessons and the love, and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So I feel like you're gonna have to let this person go. Even with the honeymoon, the Eight of Cups and the honeymoon, kind of like sailing away, moving on. I feel like this is somebody who you already dealt with, and you had to move on because this person may have been good for you. You may have seen a future with this person, and they may have seen a future with you, but it was just a matter of bad timing, and you guys just weren't compatible at the time, and this person had some growing up to do, and you had different paths, okay? But the universe will grant you a second chance because we have call your spirit home. I feel like it doesn't matter how far you guys linger, you will end up back together, okay? Because they are home to you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up so far. I'm also picking up that your person is someone who you have like a deep spiritual connection with. Okay, somebody who's like a twin flame soulmate. Like you cannot just forget about this person. Okay, they're going to be very mysterious but very like spiritual at the same time. Okay, they might have a little bit of anxiety as well because they may overthink a lot, but I'm getting strongly that there's a deep connection that you have with this person. Okay, it could be Pisces. They're very intuitive, and you are too with them, especially. Okay, I get that in the past. I'm getting more so in the past. These two cards in the past, like there was some heartbreak, that had left you with no choice but to move on and take the lessons and just live your life. Okay, but I felt like they also felt this pain where they had to learn some lessons in order to manifest what they really wanted, and you had to learn their lessons. I'm getting that they did not love themselves at first, so they were unable to give you the love that you needed, but they recognized that you were the perfect person for them. But they weren't blind. They saw that, but they realized that they had to learn to love themselves before that they can come forward with you. And I think that they made a promise in their mind that when they learn to do that, when they finally learn to get on their 2 feet and they're very balanced and they have their life together, they'd come back to you. And I do see this person coming back to you because in the past we do have Eight of Cups. They had to withdraw. Lots of people look at the Eight of Cups and think, okay, this person's walking away from me, but this is also a card of withdrawal, like temporary withdrawal. Okay, Eight of Cups, they're gonna seek the extra two to make their 10. Okay, they weren't fulfilled because they weren't fulfilled with themselves. So how can they be fulfilled with you if they're not even complete on their own? Okay, so they were going to find those other cups before you guys can have the 10 of Cups together, because this person's alone. They're searching, just like the Hermit card. They're searching for inner healing, inner knowing, And then the Ten of Cups is where you're a unit. Okay, so in the past, yeah, there was some heartbreak, but there were also some lessons. This person, I feel like both of you guys needed to learn self love before you could come towards each other, because I felt like you may have given too much and they didn't give enough, and they recognized your worth, and you were their ideal partner, but they were not able to give you what you wanted at the time. Okay, and I do see you guys coming back together, okay, with this card, and then you guys will come back together once you've learned these lessons. But in order to have this Ten of Cups Hierophant with this person, you're going to have to let them go first. Okay, but I do see like a really deep spiritual connection. You guys would just know each other like the back of each other's hands. Like gonna be like a twin flame thing, like familiarity, like you've known them your whole life. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. Yeah, I feel like again, this is self-explanatory. Ten of Cups. You guys are gonna have. I feel like you guys are going to have children together, maybe two. You know, you guys are going to be extremely, extremely happy, because this is also a card of contentment. It's more than just a love card. Like, you guys are going to be very happy. Any of you guys will like feel like, oh, I'm just not happy. I feel like you guys will be together forever for the long haul, because you provide each other with a sense of euphoria. Okay, we have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. Taurus with Pisces in their chart, and Hermit, like, sorry, and Virgo. This person's going to be very spiritual as well. We do have the Moon card and the Hierophant here. This person's, I feel like this person feels like they were guided towards you, but they may be a little bit stubborn here and there, because the Hierophant can be a little bit stubborn. They're going to be very traditional. I feel like they're the type that's kind of like, okay, um, we need to be together, so let's get engaged and let's get married. I don't think this person is the type to want to date. So that's similar to Pal too. They're not the dating type. They're kind of like, you know what, let's just do the right thing. They're very traditional. They're also going to be somebody who they're going to follow family traditions and their culture, and they're going to embed that into you guys' lives, and even for your future children together. They're going to like raise them in such a good way, but kind of set way. They're kind of like, I'm the man, let me provide, you're the woman, let me take care of you, sort of thing. They're going to be very set in their ways, but in a good way, not in an unhealthy way. Okay, but you two will be equally yoked no matter what you're hearing from this tarot. You can change this message if you don't like it, or this may not even be for you, but this person's going to be very traditional, very loving, highly committed towards you, because when this person commits to you, they are committed. Okay, very loyal. I'm good. I'm also getting this person may be older than you as well. And they're going to be very wise. I feel like in this time of separation between the two of you, they would have done the work needed to learn the lessons, take what they needed from the situation, and they're going to finally mature and grow up. I feel like when you met this person, they were not mature, and now they're going to go through a period of maturity where they've learned a lot. Okay, they've gone through a spiritual awakening. They've gone through hell and back. Okay, so when they come into your life, they're not coming to your life to mess it up. They're coming into your life to commit to you, because they realize that you are the one for them, and they don't want to lose you. Okay, so this person's going to be older than you. There may be a bit of an age gap, but this person's going to be very wise. Okay, they're going to take every experience that they've encountered and use it for the best. Okay, but we do have honeymoon here, so you guys are going to have like a very happy marriage with the honeymoon card, especially with the 10 of cups. That's just beautiful energy. Okay, you guys are gonna have like an amazing honeymoon, but you guys are gonna be very happy. I feel like you're not gonna feel burdened. This marriage is gonna be one where you go on nice trips, you go on nice holidays, you enjoy your time. If you guys have arguments, you just prefer to work it out by going on a nice family trip, or even a trip alone with just you without the children. Like, you guys are gonna be very, very happy. Okay, it's gonna feel blissful. It's not gonna feel toxic. It's not gonna feel like, whatever problems you would have dealt with in the past. No, it's gonna feel very, very relaxing. Okay, but in order for this to happen, you first have to let it go. Okay, because what's meant for you won't miss you, regardless of what the cards say. you know but you guys will come back towards one another. So that's all I'm picking up for pile number 4. Let me know what else you guys want to see next. I can't take all of your requests, but I'm doing them one step at a time. So let me know if that resonated. Bye.